Oh, hey, everybody. Yo, Joe, Jason here from Cracktastic Plastic Podcast coming at you with a new Unbox with Me video. Man, what happened to the music there? Botch that. Anyway, how's it going? It's Saturday, May the 4th be with you, 2024. Happy Star Wars Day, everybody. How's it going? I just right off the bat, I got to say it. All day, maybe even starting yesterday, all day, I'm like, I'm going to do 2 unboxings today, and I'm going to do a Star Wars toy. And I had one that's been sitting right over there for like 14 years, it seems like. And I'm like, okay, I'll just unbox that. I've been meaning to. And the day has come. And I get over there, and it's not there. And I can't freaking find it anywhere. I'm so mad. I mean, not mad, but I just right as I hit record, like I think I know where it went, but the last 15 minutes I've been tearing the house apart trying to find this dang Star Wars toy that I wanted to unbox today. But it just wasn't meant to be. Maybe you have a Star Wars toy or any toy you would like to unbox. You can do it with me right here tonight. Or another night whenever I'm on. But if you want to unbox a toy, or if you don't want to, but you'll let me talk you into doing it, then come be on the show. You're right, John. Spoody probably stole it. There's a very good chance. No, he doesn't do Star Wars toys unless it's the Transformer crossover ones. That's it. I don't even know if he likes the movies. What a turd. But that's a good guess because he stole all my childhood Transformers. I'll say it again. That he took them all, and it hurts. It still hurts. Obviously, you could probably hear it in my voice. But yes, we are going to unbox a toy tonight, and it's pretty cool. And like I said, if you want to, there's directions down on YouTube, at least. I think maybe on Facebook and stuff too. There'll be a description, a link to message me, and I will send you a link. You can come be on. John says, those are the kinds of wounds that never heal. You aren't kidding, pal. I remember the day I'm like, where's my G1 Shockwave? And then I hear Spoody, and I'm like, you son of a... He took him. And I guess, yeah. Is that fair? I mean, we're a house of 3 boys, and I'm the oldest. He's the youngest. The middle one doesn't really like toys. He turned out normal, unlike Spoody and I. So there's no chance of us remembering what we even had, let alone whose toy it was that all just went into the toy box. And all these years later, we start playing with toys again, and he just got back to him first and gets to lay claim to him, I guess. I don't know. I suppose it's fair. He went first. I can't tell you that I feel like that Shockwave was mine. But anyway, I finally got my own, so I don't have to. It put a little Band-Aid on it, but never forget. So that's right. Yes, there are links down below. You can just message me. We can leave some comments. You ask me any questions, we'll answer them. Yeah, it's nice to have enough. It's a very rare weekend. I don't have something going on, and tomorrow there's just like nothing. I was supposed to go over to Spoody's today. I mean, I'll just make this a progress report between these and the episodes, because we started. I don't think you've seen it yet. So the next podcast episode video, we finally got to move out of the office area we had been recording in, and Spoody got a new apartment. He finally got some shelves up and been starting to put up toys, and we've done 2 now there. But so next episode from here will be the first one in that room. So you'll get to watch the evolution of the toy shelves, what goes where. I know. I'm very, very excited to finally be recording in a toy room again. Um, missed it a lot. But he was like, but he's got, like 20 totes of toys, and he's like, you want to come help me put up toys? And I'm like, I'm ready. And then I was supposed to go do that today, so maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I doubt Spooty's even watching me now. He hates me. But he wants me to come help put up toys and arrange a toy room. So it's, yes, I mean, it's work, sure. Two, they're not even your toys, sure, but I'm still kind of, it's yeah, who doesn't want to help take toys and put them on the shelf? Pretty exciting. So if not today, tomorrow, but you can watch that toy room background change as we get his toys out of totes and on the shelf. Believe me, I've been pushing at those guys since this podcast started, or since I got this. I think I've been in this the whole time. Got my toys out because this was the first time I got 100% of my toys displayed in my lifetime. Is the last year and a half or two I've been here, and it's the greatest thing always. It's the safest of safe spaces. So I've been pushing them guys because they didn't have theirs out or up, and Elgin's never really had a toy room before. He's just lived out of totes for toys. He has a very nice house. That's not that he lives in the totes in the house. But well, fun work. And if one of those happened to find its way into my pocket, who would judge you? I know you. Well, I'll be honest. Every time I'm in a room with his toys, I threaten to just go ahead and clear up some space for him for other toys by taking some with me. But yeah, Elgin, he hadn't had any sort of toy space before until just now. He finally took over the basement, and he's going crazy putting up shelves. And it's not that it's a race. I mean, everything's competitive, right? But not that it's a race, but they're both going at it, putting out toys, getting them up. I hope for them that they can get them all out, and I know you watching, John, and all you thousands. Don't look at the numbers. You you want them out. You know they belong out. So yeah, I'm excited for them, and so if I can help Spooty or get them out and help push his ass along, get him up, it's good. It's good for him. It's good for the background of the show. It's good to have toys out because he's already, just in the last few weeks, he's like, yep, I just bought a toy that I already had twice now. He's just in the last, yes. So I'm like, it would be less of a problem. You had them suckers out. Okay, today's question. What did I say it was going to be? Oh, it's Star Wars Day. So what's your favorite Star Wars toy? Do you have a favorite Star Wars toy? And what is it? I'm excited to see what everybody says. Obviously, I'll go first. Obviously, mine is Darth Vader. Character toy. I like all his toys. I'll say the Black Series, Darth Vader. I think it was from, now I forgot which series, but I collect. So besides Transformers, I have very small other sub collections, and they all seem to be the bad guy leader almost. So I have a little collection of Skeletors. I got a collection of Cobra Commanders, and I thought that was going to be it, but then I found I really did think it was going to be it, and then I've told the story probably on the show. FOMO. I just was walking by. I saw the Darth Vader Black Series looking amazing. It was awesome. And I'm like, is this when I start continue the bad guy thing? And I was like, this is freaking amazing and cool. And I put it back. And then I never saw it again anywhere. And I was working in a job where I would be in at least one Walmart in 5 or 6 towns. I wasn't supposed to be. I was delivering stuff, and I'd just pop into Walmarts to look for stuff. Anyway, I looked for them, and I couldn't find them for weeks and weeks, and then it turned into months. Maybe 2 months go by, and in that 2 months, early on, I was listening to a podcast, and they're like, "Oh, I got the news, the Star Wars, Darth Vader, and it's just the most greatest amazing toy ever." And I'm like, that's all you need, is you just need to hear someone else say it's awesome, and you're like, yeah, well, now I really want it too. That FOMO, it got me. And so for weeks and months I'm like, was convinced. I'm like, yes, I need that. I need it. And I couldn't find it, and then eventually I found it, and it was way too exciting a moment, for a toy you don't even really collect. And it was a magical time. So maybe FOMO's got a place. Maybe you shouldn't. You should try to not ever have it, but also it can create a fun thing that when it pays off, can be a fun, happy thing. El Tenda, hey buddy, what's up? How you doing? Oh man, hey, look at that over on Facebook. It's Mark Dixon. He says it's never it. I agree with you. Old John, he finally picked one for today's question. The vintage X-Wing fighter. Oh man, it's such a cool vehicle. Is it because it's like the good guy and Luke's, right? Am I getting that right? I'm not like I'm a big Star Wars fan. I've watched the movies a million times, but my retention for Star Wars is terrible. And I'm grateful every day that I never collected Star Wars toys, because you think there's a lot of Transformers, there's even more Star Wars. It's just insanity. So I'm grateful every day that I didn't go down the dark side path. And but I love the movies, and I'm sure that I'll definitely screw up Star Wars stuff. I mean, I love it. I love seeing it all. It's amazing because I do love the movies. But hey, Mark Dixon says, I just picked up the Studio Series Gnaw at Target today. Freak yeah. I literally was just at Walmart today doing a little toy hunting / grocery shopping, but it's more about toy hunting. And there was another Gnaw there, and I've had him since he came out, but I already picked up one a week ago for another one, because you can army build those. And so I got one, and then I was looking at another one today, and I'm like, do I need another one? You start to get that itch. I need it. Plus, maybe I want to open myself and time it and see if I can get him assembled faster than John did his when he came and unboxed his on the show. Ha! Had to give a shit down. That's awesome, Mark. I love seeing you getting more Transformers. It's great. It's great. I enjoy seeing your contributions in the toy room, the Facebook group. Well, I do that, but because it took you a while, but I was so happy for you and proud that you got it. It was awesome. Yeah, I agree. That 86 movie, Mark says over on Facebook, he says, I always pick up the movie studio one if I get the chance. Yes, those 86. Whew, they're pretty. Pretty awesome. Cool. Anybody? Mark, what's your favorite? El Tenda, what's your favorite Star Wars toy? Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. It's pretty cool that society turned a similar sounding date into phrase into it. It's so awesome. It's just such a cool thing. Those are the moments you're proud for society, I think. Your favorite Star Wars toy. it's hard not to love the Millennium Falcon for probably the same reason. Because it's just such a staple. It's pretty amazing. I mine's right here, but it's the Transformers crossover one. It's in this box right there. But yeah, I got a little bit of that. Should have brought them up to play with. Oh, look at that. I got somebody going to come join us in a bit. That's very exciting. And I'm sure that he knows a lot more about Star Wars than me. Oh yeah, Mark just if you find Mark on Facebook at all, he just posted today he's an amazing artist, and I believe it's pencil, but did this amazing collage of Star Wars characters, and it's freaking awesome. Well, look at that. We got somebody to join us. Oh, wait. Mark says, actually, an underrated Star Wars toy I love is the Episode 1 Naboo Star Cruiser. It's huge. Yeah, I love that movie a lot. I love everything about it. I'll even take some Jar Jar. I don't care. Speaking of Jar Jars, I'm just kidding. It's John.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
Just rocking it, man. Today, in addition to May the 4th, it's also Free Comic Book Day.
That's right. I saw that too.
And the places were crazy busy. I hit up 2 places today. The lines it was like Black Friday. I'm not even exaggerating. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I went to my comic shop first, and that, like I said, that was crazy enough. But then I went to Jay's, and by the time I got there, I went to the cool one, Southeast 14th. By the time I got there, there was no line to get in. They'd been open for maybe an hour, but the place was just, asses to elbows or whatever. It was just crazy. And the toys were only like 10% off. So I am on the hunt though for that X-Wing. That's legit. I'm trying to get a vintage X-Wing, a working one, because it seems like not many of them survive. They're the electronics with the light up and the sounds and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, they didn't have anything like that. But the line to check out, I probably waited close to like 30 minutes, and they had all 3 registers open. It was crazy.
It's already one of the most awkward checkout situations. Yeah. But then add more than 10 people up there, it's going to be, I can't imagine.
Yeah. And the guy who was running the traffic, traffic control, he said it hadn't been like that since Black Friday. Like they haven't had a day like that. So
that's such great news. That's encouraging.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah. So, what comics did you get, or is that your unboxing?
No. This is toys, man. We got to keep them separated.
All right. I like it.
I did the Free Comic Book Day, and I picked up a few free. I got they did the Energon Universe.
I saw just the picture a little bit ago, and
yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I got a short stack of those. Nothing too terribly exciting, but really, I was there to take advantage of just the sales.
Yeah, always.
So I did do that. I even I did get a Star Wars comic that I needed. So that was pretty cool to complete a run. But the thing I brought to actually unbox, Black Series Dr. Aphra. Are you familiar with her at all?
No.
Yeah, so she's strictly from the comic book.
And
the
definitely
Marvel.
No.
Oh, she's super cool. She first appeared in Darth Vader #3. She's basically like Indiana Jones, but in Star Wars, because that's her whole thing. She's like, she goes out, she's an archaeologist, but she has these 2 torture droids that accompany her. So one, it's like Dark R2 and Dark C3. You could look at them that way. They're the same type of droids, but they have like routines and like instruments and stuff to actually torture people.
Wow.
So, it's funny though. I mean, it's a Marvel comic. It's not like it's like super violent or anything. But she works basically for Darth Vader. He taps her to do some missions for her and stuff.
Is she a a Jedi or just a person?
No, she's just really good with machines.
Clearly.
Yeah, because she basically reprogrammed these two droids. But there's been talk that they're going to do something with her, like maybe like a Disney Plus,
Oh,
something.
cool.
Oh, this has tape on it. This is actually the second release. They actually released her back when they still had the plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that figure got real pricey because I don't know why they just randomly will go out of production.
Yep.
So then they came out with this one, which I'm not. I mean, it's fine. It's from the comics, but I'm not a big fan of that. I think the figure, assuming it's the exact same figure, is really cool. Like it looks a lot like her. I have like a bust of her. And then they did a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 3-pack a couple of years ago of the vintage, the vintage line with her and the two droids.
Oh.
But it's packaging where it's like the old three figure packaging. Super cool looking.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. She's got vinyl. It's a vinyl cloak. Looks like that's weird. A little scarf. I guess it comes off. Okay, so she's got the helmet. Helmet comes off. I think this comes off. Yeah, okay. So it looks like the stuff's not necessarily stuck to. Oh yeah, even the jacket looks like it comes off. So, anyways.
Cool.
Ooh, I don't know about that foot though. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, she's about to.
I don't think you can adjust it. Maybe you can. I'll have to play with it. It may be one of those deals where you gotta. But anyways, so there's that. She comes with a pistol. So she's got an empty holster. Oh, I bet this is it. They could have just stuck it in the holster, but yeah, here it is. So yeah. Paper. All right. They even put a little paint app on it, little silver.
That's cool.
Silver tip. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out as far as standing her, because that's a real weird foot. But anyways, yeah. So she's cool. It's a good likeness to her and stuff. I mean, I know she's a fake person, just they don't have,
right.
They don't have a real actor playing her yet, but that's what she looks like, just like straight out of the comic. I was a big fan of the comics.
Awesome. Well, who would you cast in the show?
Oh man. Well, she's she almost looks like she's maybe supposed to be kind of Filipino. So I don't, it's like I don't, Tia Carrera, she's a little old. I don't know a lot of Filipino actors. That's a good question. So yeah, I really don't know. But she's got a real edge to her. So it would have to be somebody who can do that. She's definitely not a real nice person, obviously. Working for Darth Vader. She doesn't want to be working for Darth Vader, but he basically threatened her, kind of a thing.
Threatens and pays the best. And,
yeah. But she was in that. So you said you watched Book of Boba, right?
Yep.
You remember Black? Oh, they just call him Chrysanthemum in the.
Yeah.
So he actually was in that same storyline and introduced her. Yeah, so they were all kind of intermingling. So I saw him, I got excited, but then she never showed up. So. But anyways, so yeah, that's her. She's cool.
She is cool.
Yeah.
Has the droids in that scale been out?
So I don't think so, which is weird.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer they're not accessories or something. Even
right. I think they would really honestly just probably be like repaints, because they look the same.
So you could pick up a C-3PO and R2-D2 and just make your own.
Yeah. If I had any kind of patience for that sort of thing, yeah, I could. I'm not painting anything, man.
No.
No, I'm not doing that. I used to paint miniatures. Like I used to play like Dungeons and Dragons, and and I hated it. Like I liked the idea of it. I liked the way they looked. So then I wound up just paying people to paint them. You know, I'm like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
no,
No.
you got to know your limits. It's important in this life.
I know. I think I'm on that side. I've saved back when they reissued a couple Beast Wars. I found some on clearance like so cheap I could not get them, and I'm like, I know what I'll do. I'll repaint them this, and I've carried them around in my tote for 3 years now probably, and this tote I use every time we record. So I take these out, I put the toys that I'm going to show off that weekend, and then I come back home, put those away, and I put those back in the tote, and they're just I can never start it. I'm like, who's got the time to paint?
Exactly. There's too many more toys to go out and buy. What are you
I
talking about?
know. I mean, I spent 2 hours yesterday putting on stickers.
Oh man,
And
that's tedious.
that was the best 2 hours of the week. Yeah. All right. Suppose I should open something. Did you see the Bumblebee movie?
I've seen it. Yeah, it's really good.
I think so too.
I think it's better than the Transformers movies, the live action movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the one I'm unboxing today is from the Bumblebee movie.
Oh, nice.
And so what's awesome about the Bumblebee movie is I can't remember exactly if it's 2 minutes or 4 minutes, 2 minutes of an opening scene to this movie where it's basically on Cybertron and they are all fighting and transforming and zipping around. It's just like 2 minutes tops, just maybe 40 seconds. I mean, it's just so short. And Hasbro has now released probably 24 Transformers from the Bumblebee movie besides Bumblebee, and they're almost all from this tiny little opening scene. They've even released toys from this movie, from that opening scene, that weren't even in the movie. That was a concept art. Like no one is better at squeezing blood out of is that what the rock? I don't know. Anyway. And that scene is amazing, and if I'll just watch it sometimes just to get pumped up, see robots fighting. But I think this guy is actually in the movie, but I'll have to watch again to see. And I'm excited. I love this guy. I love this character. We're talking today about Shockwave.
Awesome.
From the Bumblebee movie. Apparently. Yep. Yeah. Nice up here. I think he's an original mold. He's stylized after this tank, which he's kind of been a lot in the last few years, but at least they kept his, one eye and his one arm's kind of the cannon. But Shockwave.
I mean, they definitely took a page out of the Star Wars playbook, I think, as far as, every single character, and even if they didn't quite make it, like, oh yeah, we meant to have this character in here.
Yep. Let's put it out. Let's repaint it.
Why not?
Okay. That's weird. No paper. Here he is. And these Studio Series figures are awesome because they come with like real sort of displays, to set your toys on and spread it out. And then the paper they're normally tied down to is of the same scene that's in the box. So at first you're like, oh no, they ruined that. Oh, the real one's in the box. Okay, lots of clipping to do. It's always Gulliver's Travels over here. Oh. Having a good Saturday?
This is a very busy Saturday. I got, like I said, I
Yeah,
was originally going to extend it and go to the flea market. There's flea markets today too, and I was just, I got up, and I was like, nah, I don't feel like it.
Not that day.
Yeah. So
Okay. Well, well, he looks pretty awesome.
yeah. Is it plastic? Does it feel pretty substantial?
Yeah, he's got a nice little weight to him. He's actually seems a little bigger than I kind of thought. But I remember when Soundwave, he was like the first one from the movie. It just felt a little taller than normal. I don't think it's quite all the way to 7-inch, but anyway, yeah, he feels great. Looks like there's stuff going on there. Look in his backside. There's a lot of unfolding and folding and tucking, but it's not often that they aren't putting all the extras on the back.
Right, big old backpack.
His head is kind of short and wide, more than normal.
Yeah, it's not quite the same proportion.
Yeah, and then oh, there it is. Okay, so then this little piece, it's kind of. But I found it here on the bottom. There's a little peg that should fold down. Okay. Folds down. So, oh yeah, so he just has two normal arms like a normal robot. Nope. Let's fix that. Much better. I really don't. I know Mark earlier was talking about picking up movie stuff. Oh, really? I just now got over there again. Your favorite Transformer is Shockwave? That's cool. Yeah, I think you'll like him. He's a big boy. You do. Well, then get your butt to the store. I found this one in the Ottumwa Walmart. Yeah, all right. Make sure no one else. Okay. Gonna just after this, you're gonna watch we're gonna watch the trilogy. You're gonna just start the marathon of them all, or what?
No, I'm definitely not. I'm not gonna do that. No, despite being that age, growing up with the originals, I didn't have that attachment, and I wonder if it's because there was that wilderness era, right? Like post 1985 or whatever, where there was nothing for Star Wars. I think I just kind of let it go, So I don't, they're fun to watch or whatever, but I don't feel a need to. What I really got me interested was 2015 when Marvel started putting out their Star Wars comics, and they were excellent, like far better than like any stuff in any of the movies, I think. And then that Darth Vader series, especially, was a favorite of mine. So, yeah, if anything, I would be probably reading some Star Wars comics. I got a bunch today. I'm trying to complete the original Marvel run, from the 70s. So I think I'm down to like 3 or 4 left.
Whoa!
107 issues. So I knocked out a big chunk today. So
good deal.
Yeah. So yeah. I don't know, but no, I'm not going to watch Star Wars. Are you?
Well, I didn't. In the horror movie world over here, whenever there's a Friday 13th, you have to watch Friday 13th.
Yes. Yeah.
And then my friends take it farther. So on April 1st, you got to watch April Fool's Day.
Oh.
Or you gotta on New Year's Day. There's for every dang holiday now. Thanksgiving, we gotta watch the Thanksgiving.
You gonna watch Thanksgiving, the Eli Roth?
I've seen it. It's good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, is that going to be a tradition for you now?
No, I'm not. The only one that I usually do is the Friday 13th, and I don't even know if I watch a whole one or just put it on to have it on to hear this soundtrack. But But now that we talked about it, maybe that could be.
Elgin's here. Hey, Elgin.
Yo, Joe, is what he said. I translated for you. My best friend, you got to meet the host of Attack the Killer podcast, Insane Mike Saunders. I used to live with him for years, and I think after how much I groaned the first year, clearly made it stick and work. But every Christmas, he'd play the Star Wars Holiday Special as a tradition.
I see.
And if you haven't seen it, it's not a fun time unless you're torturing your friend. I don't even know if he likes it. I like B. Arthur, but
yeah, I like B. Arthur as much as the next guy.
Yeah,
come on.
of course.
There's limits. I'd rather watch Silent Night, Deadly Night on Christmas. That's
nice. Heck yeah.
It's a classic.
It is. Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna do this again tomorrow. 5 o'clock. I got a big old stack of toys over there, just working through them. So y'all are bored Sunday around 5. Stop on by. Everything else you can find over at cracktasticplastic.com. That's our website. You know it, you love it. And then always right up here is patreon.com. If you want to help any more than that, we'd appreciate it. Just go over there, see what's going on. There could be something over there you like. I don't know. You got to go there. Okay. Well, thanks, John, for being on.
Yeah, thanks again.
Thank you guys for your awesome comments and helping spread the good word of Cracktastic Plastic. You guys have a good rest of your day. Happy May the 4th. May happy
May the 4th be with you.
Star Wars go.